Hi again, welcome to another video, and in today's video I'm going to refurb my Stihl KM94rc powerhead unit. I've bought everything I think I need for it. There's a bag full of bits here and we'll go through them now. We might as well go through them now. Let me get them all out of the bag. I think they cost me around £50 for the parts. We have got a new bearing. Should be a second one of them as well. Yep, and a second new bearing. Not sure it needed the bearings, but I just ordered everything. New fuel pickup pipe. Oil seal for the bearings. Another one. So they're all there. What we got in there? Oh, a new primer bulb. New piston rings. And a gasket set. And there should have been a new carb kit, but it doesn't seem to be here. I hadn't checked, so that's a bit annoying. I thought it was a bit cheap. I expected it to be a bit more, so I think they haven't ordered the carb kit. Not a huge problem, because at the end I can do the carb bit separately at the end. All them parts are for the main engine build. So the first job is just taking it apart. Well, you've just seen me take the main engine block off of the bar, the handlebar and everything. So now we're to the sort of main bit I want to get to. So I'm gonna probably take the tank off next, and then the exhaust, carburetor, flywheel will have to come off at some point, coil. It's going to be stripped right down, cleaned, and then all the new bits are going to go on. So if you just watch along, I'll get it stripped down. So now we've got it down to that stage, which you can see hasn't took long, and I've got to undo them 4 now, and that will split the case. I'm going to probably leave that on because I don't really need to take it off. I can clean it all up with that on there. You probably saw that the exhaust was pretty blocked, so that could be some of the problem. The compression is probably quite good, but I'm just going to put new piston rings in it, as I'm going to have it all apart. So yeah, I'm going to, the last bit of the strip down will be them 4 little bolts there. So I'll get them done now. Pretty nice, easy little engine to take apart. These can be quite tight. I have had it apart before. I think I even did a video on it in the past, but it's worked hard since. I'm going to have to get something better on there than that. What I've done is done it like that, so got T-piece, but it's tight because I think I put Loctite in before. I don't want to break the tool. That one has come undone. I thought I'd break the tool. Try that one. Come in. 2 done. 3 done. We've just got that 1 to do. Which one is that one? It's that one. So there's always 1, but I've done it. So I'll just get them undone. Now we can separate it. And if you look, piston isn't bad, but the rings don't look bad, but I will put the new ones in. Tiny little piston, really, quite dirty on top. Give that a bit of a clean before it goes back together. But there we have the head gasket there, which might have been causing an issue. It just wasn't starting. I don't know what the problem really was, but I thought it's time for a strip down. And these are about £300 new, the whole unit, and for sake of 50, well, I think it'll cost me about £70 because I need the gasket kit for the carburetor, so it will be a bit more than I thought. Well, I thought it'd be that, but then when the parts come, I thought, oh, yeah, that's quite cheap, but I think they forgot to send some bits. So yeah, I've got to undo that there, I think, now. Yeah, that there, and that there. So let's just see if they come undone. There we go. Hope you saw that. Got that bit off. So that is where some of the bearings will fit. We've got the crank, and then we'll tap that bit out lightly. Should put a nut on it really, shouldn't I? until it starts anyway, until it loosens. We've done it. And there we got the other bearings. That one's got the cover on. That's like a sealed bearing. The other side hadn't, I don't think. So that's the strip down done. We have there we have the tiny little crank and the piston. You've already seen that. So that's the strip down done. So what I've got to do now, firstly, is clean up everything, then replace them bearings and the seals. Yeah, so that washer goes on there. Don't know whether that's in the kit. It should be, but if not, I dropped it. If not, I'll find a little fibre. It's only like a fibre washer anyway. So my next step is taking that oil seal out. I don't think it's just going to leave it. I think I'm just going to have to tap that from the other side. So let's have a go. Have we moved it at all? No. Got to come. Might have been easier if I took the bearing out first, but I'm not sure I can do it that way. So we'll have a tap a little bit more. Done it. Yep. There you go. That's out, that one. So, yep, that's rubbish. I think, tap the bearing out that way if I can get something to fit in there okay to bang that one out. So let's see what I've got and I'll be back with you. That seems to work like that. I'll give that a tap and hopefully it pushes the bearing out. It should push out a little way. It might push out the whole way actually. I'll see. So like I said before, it might shake a little bit, so I apologise if it does. Here we've got movement, so keep at it. Hopefully that's fully done it, and it has. So there we go. Don't think there's a way that bearing goes. Did go in that way, but there's no numbers or anything on that. So yeah, that just goes in like that. So I'll just keep that in place like that at the moment, put that to the side. Let's see if we can get the other one out tonight, and that's where I'll leave it. Here we go. One of them, the new one, if I can find it, did seem to have a sealed bit in it there, so I assume that will replace that one. Oh, you can't see very well like that. So I'll see if I can do this the same sort of way. I'll get the oil seal out first again. Don't sit so well, this doesn't. Might just be better if I lever this one out like this. Yeah, I think it is. It's coming. Yeah, it's much better like that. So, well, that's actually going to push downwards, that is. So I should just be able to do it like that. So if I do it the same way, there isn't no cover on that side of the bearing, so that does go inwards. Showed you the new one. So if I can just tap that down, use that socket again. Sorry for shakes, I keep saying it, but it's the only place I can really mount you at the moment. It's out. So there we go. That's where I wanted to get to tonight, but that's where I'm ending it tonight.